What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Moho, back with a video for you guys. This is actually a video for the team channel. I know we haven't actually made one of these in a while, but we have a lot of stuff that we want to touch on. And alongside with me, I have my brother, FeaR APOC. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, dude? It's been a while. The last time we posted on this was, well, me and you was like Black Ops together, right?
Dude, the beginning of Black Ops, man, it was insane. But anyhow, we have a lot to talk about in such short of time. For those of you who may or may not know, FeaR went to UMG Chicago. There wasn't a lot of competition at that event, but it was an event nonetheless. And we went out there and we came, we saw, we conquered, and we did work. FeaR just, went ham. But there was also a lot of stuff that was causing a lot of drama on Twitter that we chose to just stay out of because there's always two sides to one story, and it's just we'd rather just wait and give you guys a nice little press release, which should be being released today that you guys can check out. And we want to produce a video just to clear up any thoughts that are just basically negative towards us. So congrats to FeaR, first of all. I want to say congrats to FizzUp, Killa, John, and Discoverable, and APOC while they were all out there. They took home UMG Chicago. After that event, we had a meeting, and we decided that we were going to release FizzUp from the team. Not because he's a bad player, but because FeaR has set forth a lot of goals and plans that we need to achieve in order to be successful for next season. These are big plans that we've set forth with myself and APOC, and they have to come together, because if not, then everything that we're doing, myself and Assassin, just sitting out this season is a waste. So we want to make sure that we get the best out of it. We're heading to EGL. It's APOC could talk to you guys a little bit about that in a second. And it's going to be an event that we definitely need to bring home, not in a cocky sense, but just in a sense that FeaR's future kind of depends on it, because we have some really great plans. And with that being said, we did decide to release FizzUp. He's a great player, and he has TKO, which is an S&D team, and we want to wish him luck. FizzUp, I know you said a lot of negative things about me, man. But I'm here to say it doesn't bother me. I'm still, I still consider you a friend regardless. And I really hope that, later on you kind of come together and just, hit me up so we can just squash whatever beef it is that you might have. In that case, APOC, do you want to talk to him a little bit about why we made the decision?
All right. So basically, as you guys know, we went to UMG. They pretty much swept the floor with everyone. But, like Moho said, the level of competition there wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst either. There was definitely some solid teams there, like Obey. Snowhair's team was there. We gave FeaR a run for their money. So, there was some pretty, good competition there, but just not the best. So after UMG finished, like Moho said, we had a meeting with myself, Moho, and Killa. And, we brought up the topic of bringing in a new player to make the team, we believe it would make the team more solid and consistent and just overall better. And that's what we're basing the decision off around, basically. We're not basing it off our friendship with FizzUp. I've got a pretty good friendship with him. I know Moho settled his difference with him when he picked him up, became good friends with him as well. We're basing it off what we believe Team FeaR needs. And, we need a solid roster going over to Europe to win. That is pretty much it. That's as simple as I can put it. And that's what we based the decision off. Sunday night after the event, it was outside, actually. It was outside the hotel. I sat down, me, FizzUp, and Eric, and we told him. We told him that we wouldn't be using him for EGL. And I think that was the best possible way to go about it. We told him to his face. We didn't wait for him to get online and do it that way because we're scared. We told him to his face, like, professionally, and that was it, But yeah, that's pretty much it on that point. But, we will have a roster going to EGL August 4th and 5th, so make sure you check out the stream over there when it's live. And do you want to announce who we're picking up, Mo? Or?
Yeah, definitely. And keep in mind, guys, this release is not a personal thing. As we said, we think he's a great player. He's very strong in S&D, but we want to make sure everything is covered, especially going overseas and playing, because it's very important to us. And we didn't make any, like Apoc said, we didn't make any decisions based off friendship, because if we did, he'd still be here. But we are looking at Team FeaR as a business now, and we want to make the best business decisions as we possibly can. And I know a lot of you might not agree with that, but just try to understand where we're coming from. We want to expand. We want to, be able to look back a year from now and see the success that we've, these decisions that we've actually made, whether you might like them or not, actually paid off. So with that being said, we need somebody on the team who's experienced. We need somebody who's great in all game types, can slay, can just basically play any role at any given time that we might need him. We need a player who's capable of holding his own against players like, players from Optic, players from Envy, players from GZ, players in Europe. We need a player that's just ready and determined. We need a player that is also, professional in all standpoints that you might, in all aspects of gaming. We have sponsors that represent us professionally, and we would like to, in return, represent them professionally. You could have the best player in the world on your team. As long as he's not acting professionally, he's not going to get the respect of what the people that really matter, and that's the people outside of the gaming business looking to invest in you and your team. So with that being said, I'd like to welcome Dito to the team. It's for those of you who may or may not know, I played Black Ops last season from Columbus and team with him, and we had a lot of success. I think we placed third, and he's a great player. Not only is he a great player, but he's a great person. He gets along with almost every single person in the community, and he's just a great player in general. All the things that I've stated before, prior to that, is somebody that revolves around Dito. That's Dito, So we are going to go ahead and pick up Dito. Dito, congrats. FeaR, like I said, man, I know it's hard for you, and maybe right now you might not understand. But like I said, we have plans that we need to, move forward with, and we want to wish you luck, and we want to wish TKO luck, because that's a great organization you have. You're very successful with the streaming, you're very successful with tournaments, and like I said, we just want to wish you the best of luck, man. But anyway, congrats to Dito. That is our new teammate, and we're going to be going hard and picking up Dito. With picking up Dito, we'll basically finalize our roster for EGL, and what that is going to entail is more content for you guys. As far as content-wise, APOC, you want to go ahead and let them know what they're going to be getting?
So with this team set, and we've basically got a bit more time. Sorry for the sirens. We've basically got a bit more time on our hand. We are gonna definitely start bringing a lot more content to this channel that evolves around the team. Basically, what that means is you're gonna get your regular, your Steel Series listen-ins, and we want to create new shows around the team as well. So like show matches, competitions, maybe with the casual audience, something like that, something nice and interesting for you guys. And we're also going to be bringing back the podcast that we used to do back in Black Ops, where we just basically discuss kind of what's going on in this Call of Duty scene in general, what's going on with us, and just like random stuff, like egos and stuff like that. I know we had a blast with those kind of topics. And,
yeah, we did.
So, just that kind of stuff. So this channel is going to get a lot more active, and we're definitely going to work on keeping it that way as well.
Yeah. I think, the time that we took off from this channel, because as you guys know, we started out with this channel. This channel was like the most successful channel, and you guys were all here. And we want to give you guys a shout out. We have a lot of faithful, loyal, and dedicated subscribers here, and supporters, I guess would be the best word instead of a fan. You guys are basically, huge supporters of the channel and what we do and what I do and what everybody does. So we want to thank you guys. As far as the podcasts go, we really let it out on the podcast. We talk about some really great topics. Like Apoc said, we talked about egos and, our personal egos and how we developed them and where we got them from and are they good and are they bad. We talked about players in general. We talked about a bunch of gossip. And what I can honestly see us talking about, basically what's going on right now, in the up-and-coming podcast that we might be doing. Not only that, but we're going to be bringing the team involved in it as well, because I know a lot of you guys want to get to know the player. You want to know, you have questions for them. Some of you may be fans of, Ricky or Killa or myself or just Assassin in general, and you might have questions, and podcasts are the greatest ways to get those questions answered. And for those of you who want to know how to submit a question, if you do not have Twitter, make a Twitter. Twitter is the best way. We see everything. And what you do is you send your question. Once we say that we're going to start doing a podcast, we need questions. You're going to follow us on Twitter, which our Twitter links will be on below, and you can click them and follow us. And basically, all your questions will be answered. We don't like to leave anybody behind, and we like to talk about a lot of stuff. You know, even if it's a negative comment, we'll talk about it just because we like, you know, to clear the air. So as far as that, huh?
The Riot Squad is on their way.
Yeah, the Riot Squad. I had somebody like turn the vacuum on earlier, so I hope you guys don't mind that. No, but I hope that covers a lot of grounds. Again, FeaR, my man, I'm sorry that this had to happen, but we feel it's the best decision for our team. And good luck, Dito. We would like to welcome you to FeaR. I want to give a shout out to Steel Series and Scuff Gaming. APOC, as APOC could take over from here, they've been real supportive for this LAN event. I heard.
Yeah, definitely. They've supported us 100% going out to this UMG event. Anything we needed, we got. And that's the kind of stuff we need from partners to help us succeed. And they'll be supporting us at EGO as well. So definitely go give them a check out on their website. They have some amazing products that would definitely help you in gaming and just in general. Like, I use my Steel Series to listen to music. They're amazing.
Yeah, it's become like a sponsors team to more of like a lifestyle with us being with them. Like, I use it for everything as well. Music is, especially with the Siberias. But enough of the shameless plugs. Enough of those. If you guys want to check out Steel Series, all that stuff's going to be below. Twitters and personal YouTube accounts will be there as well. It's your boy Moho. I will catch you guys later. Shout out to FeaR. You guys know who you are. And APOC, you have any shout outs?
No, you pretty much took them away from me, dude, from the last time we did this. I caught on to that.
I don't want to hear it.
No, in fact, I got a shout out. Shout out to the guys that ran UMG. Shout out to all the people that didn't get no credit. Shout out to, Jeff, Tyler, Emily, Golden Boy, Paradox. Shout out to all you guys.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. That's a good shout out. See? I knew you'd bounce back, dude.
Can't mess me up on these commentaries, bro.
And guys, this is just basically an example of what you're going to see in our podcast. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.